I'm starting to play the archer as I don't know, just as a class to mess around with right now because I'm pretty bored with BDO at the moment. I need something different. I still want to PvP on my lawn. I'm just not 100% sure if I want to do the archer for PvE because it seems to grind way faster than a Witcher Wizard. But I'm not too sure if I like it. It's pretty fun. It seems to be a lot of spacebar spam when I don't know what to do. And that's, I feel like, obvious when you're watching me grind. It's pretty bad. It's if I'm like, what do I do? Oh, just press spacebar and spam it. That's about all I got. This is my first time grinding at bandits. Gotten 13 Marnie stones. Each one is 250 kills. I got 4,870 trash drops, 5 ancient scrolls, and 13 weapons. I feel like that's pretty good for my very first time ever actually grinding at bandits on this class. Yeah, it's a little low. It's about 3,500 mobs an hour, maybe a little less. But I feel like that's pretty decent considering I really don't know what to do. I really do just press spacebar when I forget what keys to use next. Okay, here we go. If I click this, I'm clicking tet. So, for those of you who don't know what sea monster hunting is like, this is what it's like when you just hunt boats. All I do is hunt boats. I don't bother killing anything else. Because I'm recording, it's dropping my frames down about 20, so I'm not able to turn efficiently. But you just pretty much ram the ass end of the boat, getting back attacks the whole time. You ram forward, you turn, but you don't slip so much, and then you hit him in the ass. But because I'm recording, I'm just slipping because it's dropping my FPS. The Southeast Asia patch notes came out today, and they fixed this, turning with the controller just like that. They made it so you can't do that anymore. Like just that turn, you can't do that anymore. And they also increased the normal movement speed, the normal turning speed of a boat to try to compensate for this. But I think it officially just killed sea monster hunting for me. I don't think many people in my guild sea monster hunt like the really old way where you just ram back up manually. Most of them use the flip turning mouse movement, which is nerfed. You can't do that anymore. The rest use controller. There's like 3 or 4 people in my guild that still sea monster hunt with pressing Q and then turning with A and D. And they take forever to get their T10, and I'm not going to do that. So I definitely got to come up with another way to make 500 mil a week that's easy. I think I'm going to really invest into trading. This is probably going to be my last sea monster hunting paycheck of this amount of money, of 430 million. Honestly, I think the guild is going to be done with sea monster hunting with this, I guess, controller nerf. I am like 99% sure I'm done. So I'm going to redeem this and be happy about And I didn't want to send that to storage. Okay, it didn't go to storage. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. I still have sent a storage checked. Here we go. So I got 444 million on my archer. With this, I'm going to use all this money to AFK train this to 60. I am still going to go out and actively kill mobs, well, at least once or twice a day to make some money. I did Nagas today, got quite a bit of weapons and armor stones. I'm not done with playing on my lawn. I want a faster PvEer, and I don't like Witch and Wizard. I've played both of them, and I'm just not that big of a fan. I played the Archer. I wasn't a huge fan at launch, right? But over time, I went back to it probably a week ago, and I realized that it's actually pretty fun. So I'm leveling up the Archer to 60 for my PvE class. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some PvP on it, and I'm going to be terrible because I'm never going to practice PvP on the Archer. I'm still practicing PvP on my lawn. About every other day or so, someone whispers to me, hey, you want to fight me in the duel arena? Some people fight me for an hour. Some people will just want like 3 or 4 fights. Then they're like, okay, thanks for fighting. No matter how long of a fight it is, I appreciate it. It gives me a little bit of practice. So my goals for the Archer is to get a Tet Kazarka and then a Tet Dandy. I'll probably buy a Pride Dandy and then plus it up myself to Tet so I can, build fail stacks for more Tet accessories because I need Tet rings. I also want a Vel's Heart. I'll probably go for a Vel's Heart next. But before I go that, I've jumped ahead a little bit. So Tet Kazarka, Tet Dandy. I'll be still using this try offhand for a while till I can straight up buy a Tet Kudum. Once I get a Tet Kudum, I'll have a Tet Kudum, and I'm just going to use that the whole way through. I do know at certain AP brackets, a Nuver is better. I'm not going to worry about those. That like 12 or 13 levels of AP, that Nuver's better. I'm just going to stick with the Kudum, push through it. This will be my new grinding class. Hopefully I'll be able to go to Mirmuk, Achman. Pretty much Mirmuk and Achman. I want to grind Mirmuk a lot more than I am. I'm only doing Mirmuk like maybe 2 to 3 hours a week, which isn't much. I'm actually not doing it now because my muskins and my tree armor, they're not up to try. And with this little DP 265, I get absolutely shredded. It's been a while since I've done any recording. My grandfather passed away and I was dealing with all that and stuff, but now I'm back. I did spend a lot of that time on the training dummy while I was gone, so I wasn't just, gaining nothing from it. I am 4, what are they called again? Dark, I don't have enough money. Okay, that's super awkward. I am 4 dark rifts behind, so I'm gonna go ahead and do those, and then I'll actually open those up and we'll see what I get. I have 1 day and 22 hours left on my farm. Once I'm done with I forgot they're called dark rifts, I'm definitely gonna have to go do my farm run really quick because those are really close to running out. I finished my 4 dark rifts. Let's see what we get. We'll start with the Desperate Deeds. Marcus Shadow, that's terrible. Roneros, that's just as bad as that Marcus Shadow. A Narc, that could be worse. It's at 17 million. It's going a little bit up in price, not much. Okay, give me a duo. A Basti Belt, okay. And just a plain Basti Belt. That, 18 million. Holy cow, that is super cheap. I was fighting this Velk for a while. They definitely won way more fights than I did. It was probably like, I would win 1, they would win 4 to 5. I would win 1, they would win 4 to 5. I'm just gonna show some highlights of our fights. There are definitely mistakes that I made. I was definitely baited into the 100% because I was like, oh, they're wide open, let me go in. And I realized, oh, that's actually their 100%. And I just, you die from a Velk's 100%. That's just how it goes, right? But here's just some clips of me fighting them, trying to do different things, practice, learn a little bit more. I'm getting a little better. Not a lot better, but definitely a little bit better.